Hey, I want to show you how to do something a little bit inventive with your Elementor tabs. We are using the nested tabs widget, so if you're using Elementor, make sure you've got that feature enabled. So I've got the tabs widget. Don't worry about the content, okay, because there is some code that I'm going to share with you in a moment. But we have 3 tabs, and you can see over here we've got a tab with what looks like a title and a description, and we have an icon. We have exactly the same thing over here, and then we have another tab where the title is just another example. Now, one thing I do want to point out, though, with each of these titles, you can go and add in an icon. So you don't need to add that via HTML, but I just want to make that clear to you that you can add in an icon. Now, why am I giving you 2 that are exactly the same? Well, they're not the same. There is a big difference. Let me just show you the third one at the moment. This is just a standard tab title that you can see over there. Just another example. Whatever you type, that is what will appear. And if you make it super long, you're going to get this effect go on where it just kind of continues in one line. If you start to add in a bit of HTML or bit of code, you can make it wrap at certain points. Now let's go to the second tab. You can see that we have a bit of code there, and it's very basic code. Drag and drop editing, breakpoint, build perfectly designed websites, breakpoint, create exactly what you want. And you can see that over there. But here's the point of this video. What if you wanted to apply different styling to the title? So I want the drag and drop editing to actually be in bold, and I want the text over here to be a different color or a different weighting. You could go over to the style. And then when you go to titles, you can apply your typography. But whatever you apply here, it's going to apply it consistently to everything within there. So if I go and make my text be super big, everything's going to go big. Let me now show you this particular tab over here. If we go to the content and we now look at this, we're now going to assign class names to the title, and I've called it title tab. So drag and drop editing. And then everything else fits into title text tab, and you can still add in a breakpoint. The whole point of doing that is that if you then add in some separate CSS into your tabs, you can apply whatever style you want. Let's take this code. We go back to the tabs, go to the advanced tab, go down to custom CSS, drop it in, and you can now see how it's made the title stand out a little bit more. So you can apply individual sizing. But did you notice anything else? Let me get rid of that code. Look at the icons. They're currently sat in the middle. I go to the style tab and I go to icon. You think by hitting this, it's going to push it to the top, which it does, but it actually puts it above the text. So if I now wanted my icons to actually be at the top, closer to the title, rather than in the center like that or middle aligned, by adding in this bit of code, it pushes it to the top, and you can see what it's doing in the code with flex start. So if you want to have a bit more control over your tabs, and by the way, you could use this on accordions as well, or toggles, all right? This is not just exclusively for the Elementor tabs. Just make sure you modify the class names over here, because I believe it's going to be EN accordion item if you drop it into accordion. But go and inspect and have a look. Hey, I'm Imran from Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. Catch you later.